MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Polar Bears and the New York Yankees. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Jordan Balazovic gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
Into the box, Ryan McDaniel. He'll get one under the lights.
The right fielder, Ryan McDaniel.
First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off.
First pitch, 7:05.
Popped up. Chandler in foul ground. One away.
That is second. The shortstop, number 0.
Stepping in, Brock Barreto, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. He's ready here. And as the Yankees, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Balazovic has pitched north of 2,200 innings in the majors and has an ERA he'd like to see come down a bit. Starts the day in the high 4s. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Waiting on it is Moniak, and that's the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, George Edler. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Pitch on the way.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
2 out, nobody on. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
1-1. Hit hard towards center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this is going to find the wall out near the Yankee bullpen. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
That is good.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
Into the box, Gustavo Jimenez. The swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2 out, runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone. Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Swing and a liner. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Another look as he goes way up to get that one at short. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Brandon Pond will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Stepping into the box, Walker Gentry. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Walker.
Now here's the pitch.
Gentry.
Play here this evening. It appears to be all systems go to start the new year as they've come out of the gates on a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, guys, you know what as well as I do. Being in the clubhouse before the game, this team's riding high. 4-0 to start the road trip. They're more concerned about what they're having for dinner than worried about the opposing pitcher right now.
Jimenez comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Batting second, the left fielder, Alberto Alani.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Alberto Alaniz. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. The pitch. A ball and no strikes. One out, nobody on. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. Two balls and a strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Reined in. And there are two away now. Next for New York, Drew Mendoza looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Pitch on the way. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
2-0 count. The pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0.
3-1.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Now batting, Suli Matias, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. over to the bag, and the runner back. Mendoza is off at first with 2 away. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Standing in now, Royce Lewis, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Yanks strand a pair. Still no score. Ready now, Kurt Mateo, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Mateo.
First delivery to him on the way. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
At the plate now, Quentin Broadway, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
The designated hitter, Juan Ramirez.
In now, Juan Ramirez. Grounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And there's ball 2 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. To 2-2 now. Pitch on the way. Line drive, base hit down the line.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand after blowing the fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off-speed pitch next. To the plate now, Sean Robles, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. In now is the Yankees DH, Steve Batista. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now pitch on the way. Batista sees the ball really well when facing left-handed pitching and generally picks up a lot of hits against southpaws. He isn't known for displaying a ton of power, however, in these matchups.
Yeah, in today's game, when you're hearing the word launch angle, I don't think it applies to him against left-handed pitching. He can put a lot of balls in contact. He doesn't get himself into too many count leverage situations and tries to go deep too much. Just a guy who really puts bat to ball.
Shoots this one over to first. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, Robert Chandler.
Now in the box, Robert Chandler. First pitch of the at-bat.
No. 1 ball, no strike.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box now, Cal Raleigh. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball laid off well below the knees. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-1 the count now. The pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in it. At the plate, Ricky Marchant. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game.
Ricky Marchant.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Ground ball, foul down the left side. Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped up. Chandler has room in foul territory. One away.
Now batter, right fielder.
Striding in once again, Ryan McDaniel. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
Fastball well outside.
That's ball.
2-1. Now here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Matias will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Now batter.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Brock Barreto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
2-0.
3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Dan, I know you fight as an offensive player to get in a 3-1 count. What's the tension level on the mound throwing this guy a 3-1 heater?
That's one of the things you don't want to do. You have a game plan when you go into this, and the game plan normally is get ahead with strike one and make hitters expand the zone. 3-1, not a good time to throw a fastball.
Into the box, George Edler. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 1-0 home is taken. Strike one. Third inning, no score to this point. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Two out with the man at first. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Mickey Moniak as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
the center fielder, Mickey.
First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And the runner back easily. Stepping in now, Walker Gentry. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Look out, 2-0 now.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. From the belt, the pitch.
3-1.
On a gift of a swing there. It's 3-2 now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
At the plate now, Alberto Alaniz. Pitch outside the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. That misses. 2-0. Alaniz swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". This is his second year as a major leaguer. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Has a look, now the pitch. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Broadway is there, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting,
ready for another chance. Drew Mendoza. He drew a walk his first time up. Has a look, now the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 0-1 count, the pitch.
Ball, outside.
2 out here and a runner at second. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time. 2-2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
He set the payoff pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. One left for the Yankees. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Striding in, Gustavo Jimenez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Matias is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Kurt Mateo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Mateo, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Outside, 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. To third. Right to him. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning. So digging in now, Quentin Broadway. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Into the box now, Juan Ramirez. He reached on a single in his first try. Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
And there's ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Line towards center field. Moniak will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Sully Matias.
The right fielder, Sully Matias.
First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Royce Lewis. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Jimenez will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated
Striding forward now is the DH, Steve Batista. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Count even at 2-2.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Skied into straightaway right. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Sean Robles. First delivery to him on the way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 1-0. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
In now, Ricky Marchand. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout. Digging in once again, Ryan McDaniel. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, give me the same at-bat. As you stride to the plate right here, give me the same execution. Just get something in the air. You got a chance to take the lead right here. Don't try and do any more.
1 ball, no strikes to count. In there, and it's even at 1.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Now the 2-1. Liner in there for a base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Boy, it's been tough to score in this one so far through the 5th inning, but that RBI base hit right there is a nice breakthrough.
Yeah, it's been a great pitcher's duel up until this point. They've been executing on the bump without question, but that RBI knock right there might set the tone for the later innings.
At the plate, Brock Barreto, and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. The 1-0. Pitch inside the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Pickoff move to second, and a dive, but he's back in there. Two-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now. George Edler will be next. Here it is, the 3-0 is looked at for the first strike. High in the air into shallow left center. Moniak in pursuit. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Stepping up now, George Edler. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. One and one. Here it is. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. The bouncer to the left side. He's right there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Yankees manager to discuss his thoughts on his team's offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So striding in, number 40. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Popped him up. Barreto is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping in, Cal Raleigh, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
No balls and 1 strike. Oh, 1 pitch on its way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2.
Oh, that's just out.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Full count. 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Mickey Moniak. He singled his last time up.
Moniak.
Here comes the first pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
First things first, here's a throw over. A dive, but he's back. Into the box now, Walker Gentry. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is lifted in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Yanks leave one. They're down 1-0. Peter Lyons will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 59, Peter Lyons.
Top half of the sixth about to get started, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Gustavo Jimenez.
Gustavo Jimenez.
First pitch coming, here it is. The 0-1 pitch. Lyons has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
The 1-2. Swing and a liner. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
The batter, the third baseman, Kurt Mateo.
Standing in, Kurt Mateo. First delivery to him on the way.
That's a tough pitch right there. curveball, kind of front hip, your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is strike two, swinging.
1 and 2.
Takes this the other way to right. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
The center fielder, number 20, Broadway.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
Standing in, Quentin Broadway. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
0-1 the count. And the pitch. Oh, and that is right there for strike two.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And he gets him to go after 1-0-2 as this is popped in the air toward the left side of the infield. Now to the plate, Alberto Alaniz. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Alberto Alaniz.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there.
It's much easier to lay up the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Stepping in now, Drew Mendoza. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Here comes another 0-2. Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Pulled high in the air out to right field. McDaniel will wait on it. Yeah, that's out number 2. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Sui Matias. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly. It's been a treat to watch.
0-1 count and the pitch. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Abraham Jackson will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Abraham Jackson.
Striding into the box, Juan Ramirez. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A 1 pitch on its way. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Into the box, Sean Robles. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Alanis will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ricky Marchand. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0-for-2 at this point. First delivery to him on the way. 2 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Line towards center field. Moniak is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side.
For the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Royce Lewis.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
No balls and a strike to count. Hit high and deep to right center. Broadway is there, and he has it for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Steve Batista. First pitch on its way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Behind 0-2 now. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. This is line to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
So striding forward now, Robert Chandler. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Bounce towards the second baseman. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. The Polar Bears are out in front here, 1-0. Armando Aguilera is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Armando Aguilera.
Ready for another shot now, Ryan McDaniel. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard on the ground towards short. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So stepping in, Brock Barreto, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here's the first pitch to him. Hits this one hard the other way. Fielded cleanly on to first, and there were 2 down. At the plate, George Edler. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Pitch on the way. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Hit hard towards center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended.
Nice AB right there. Grinded it to a full count, bought himself a fastball and didn't miss it. Nice execution.
Now at the plate, Gustavo Jimenez. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First pitch of the at-bat. Left center, base hit. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Now the relay home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, I tell you what, that's a big RBI late in the game here. They take a 2-0 lead, D-Row. The way the pitching's been for them tonight, they're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, Dan, they've gotten great pitching all game long, and all that extra run can do is give you a little bit more confidence. You don't have to pitch with such tension out there, fearful of making one mistake.
At the plate now, Kurt Mateo, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A throw behind the runner at second. Runner back safely. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch on the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Run will score, and he is in there.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Ball 1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
2 out here and a runner at second. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his own or buries something in the dirt.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Polar Bears are out on top 3-0. Leading off the inning, Cal Raleigh, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And a ball 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Hard on the ground toward short. And he's set down, 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Mickey Moniak. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Hit back toward the mound. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of the windup all game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, Bieber, but you try to, in between starts, to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the windup most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Walker, Gentry. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
In now, Alberto Alaniz, and it's fouled away. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled off. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Now time called here as here comes the skipper from the third base dugout. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Lawrence Chamberlain will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Chamberlain.
At the plate, Drew Mendoza. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
From the stretch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Two men are on with 2 men out. half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. Still down 3-0. Ken Aguero enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Juan Ramirez. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. First pitch coming. Here it is. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Behind 0-2 now. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Popped him up. Raleigh moving to his left. 1 out.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Sean Robles. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Robles is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So now to the plate, Ricky Marchand. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Moniak, and that retires the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Syracuse leads it 3-0. Frank Lopez takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. So here's the cleanup hitter, Sui Matias. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
He's set. Here it comes. Ran the circle change in on him. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
2-1 now.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Here's a high pop-up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
the batter.
It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starter's final line. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
To the plate now, Royce Lewis, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 1 out, nobody on. Doesn't offer at the circle change there, and it goes full 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box now, Steve Batista. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it as the Polar Bears have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over. And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Syracuse used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Brandon Pond gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Frank Lopez wraps it up for the save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Yankees, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.